Calvin Castine at Chazy Central Rural School. It's the 13th day of May 2005. It's Friday the 13th. And we're here for Mountain and Valley, MVAC, not CVAC, Mountain and Valley Athletic Conference Varsity Boys Baseball. The Westport Eagles and the Chazy Eagles. The ball hit to first base. It's knocked down, and we're going to have an unassisted put out at first base. It's still about a minute before the official start time, but so they're not starting too early here. The first batter was Curtis Hathaway. This is Chris White, who's the first baseman. And speaking of first baseman, that was Nick Sprague making that unassisted put out for Chazy. Andy Goodwin is on the pitching rubber. Jacob Beeman is behind the plate. Rob Lapierre is calling the balls and strikes, and on the bases, it's our good buddy Bobby McConey. Rest of Chazy's defense at first base, as we said, is Sprague. Second baseman is Frank Valige. Shortstop is Evan Green. At third base, it's Zach Farrell. Swing and a miss. That's strike three, so that's two down. As White goes down swinging, they'll bring up John Stevens, the Westport pitcher. We're standing where we always stand here at Chazy, except for one time. One time we couldn't get here. We got here for a Westport game about maybe 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. We put our equipment down where we normally stand and went over and got the lineups, came back to pick up our equipment and to start taping. And a fellow from Westport was standing right here. And he refused to move, so I got here first. Well, he didn't get there first. My equipment was there long before he was. But he planted his chubby little feet there, and he refused to move. His son was pitching at that game. Son was a good athlete, and from what we hear, a nice kid, tall kid. His father was a little runt. And we could have poked him in the teeth and taken the spot, but that didn't make much sense, so we just got elsewhere. But nobody bothering us today, except a little cool. Strike three looking. So a couple of strikeouts for Goodwin. We're going to go to the bottom of the first with no score.
Nice pitch, Johnny, nice pitch.
First pitch of the bottom of the inning glances off the shoulder of Robbie Lapierre. Swing and a miss. He's the second person that I know of to be hit by a ball today. As I was walking around the backstop to get the lineup.
Here we go, Blue, here we go.
Pitcher Andy Goodwin was a good 25 feet away from me. And the catcher Jacob Beeman was retrieving a ball. And he was probably 100 feet away from Goodwin. There's a base hit for Evan Green. Going to get away in left field. Green will round second, and he'll have a leadoff double to start things here in the bottom of the first. Beeman was probably 100 feet away from Goodwin, and I was 25 feet wide of Goodwin. And I'm walking away, and all of a sudden I hear a thump, and I feel a little something on my left shoulder blade. Fortunately, it was on my shoulder blade, not in the back of my head. Beeman had thrown the ball way wide of Goodwin and hit me right in the shoulder blade from behind. Obviously from behind. Kind of hard to hit somebody in the shoulder blade from the front. Ball. So I was the first victim of hit by a pitch today. Pitching is John Stevens. His battery mate is, whoops, we're looking at the sheet. Batter's hitting the ball. Tag, Green will go to third, and he will be safe at third. Felice flying out to center field.
One down, one down.
I'll bring up Zach Perro, the third baseman. Getting the signs from Coach Dupree at third base. So runner at third. Perro looks at strike one. Okay, Stevens pitching. Adam Robert is the catcher. First baseman is Chris White. There's the bunt. Squeeze was on. Suicide squeeze. Safe at first base. Safe at first base. Second baseman over to cover. Nobody covering second, and time has been called, apparently. Time had been called. Time had been called. Perro on very alertly, seeing second base was unoccupied, was heading for second. The time had been called. I didn't hear it, but it doesn't mean it wasn't called.
Here we go.
Now Casey Trombley with a runner at first and one out.
One down.
A nice bunt by Perro. Ball.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Boo. Heads up now. Little chatter. Come on. Come on, John. How far, kid? Come on, John. Come on, Adam. Talk to him. Squeeze it.
Perro's back.
Oh, nice move. Come on, John. How far, kid? Come on, John. How far, kid?
That's high.
All right, Johnny. All right, now.
That's way high. Throw to second and safe. Safe at second.
Okay, Adam, good throw.
Bobby McConey right at the top of the plate. Pride of Latchmore's Insurance, Bobby McConey. It's high. Ball 4. So Trombley walks. Be runners at first and second with one out. And first baseman Nick Sprague stepping in.
Here we go now. You ready? After you. Johnny, let's go, Flo.
Ball.
Turn 2 and go. Let's go, John.
In tight.
Go. Shatter down.
Strike right down the middle.
Come on, John. Umpire, kid. Come on, John. Umpire.
On the ground to the left side.
All right, wait.
Everybody's going to be safe. McIver unable to make a play on the ball. There's
Infield it. Get the run at the plate.
Goodwin up with the bases full. He's the pitcher. Andy Goodwin, the batter. Makes it high. Ball 1.
All right, here we go. Here we go now.
Strike called. Strike called. Looks like it broke a little early, but still called a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Don't worry about it. Okay, don't worry about that.
Ball.
Let's go, Blue. Come on, John. Umpire, kid. Come on, John.
Full count, I think. On the ground. Nice stop. Fire to the plate. Out. Out at the plate. Rob Lapierre says he got him at the plate. What a nice play at first base by Chris White. A diving stop. Picks up and fires a strike to the plate. A heck of a play by the first sacker. Looked like Tino Martinez on that one. Now Eric Ashline, the center fielder, steps in with 2 outs and the bag still full and just 1 run in thus far. He swings and foul tips the first one, strike 1.
Ready here, stay
Hit to the left side. Plays the first. In time for the out. Eagles of Chazy strand 3. They pick up 1. It's 1-0 as we go to the top of the second.
I never thought.
Alright, here's Will MacGyver, shortstop. Strike 1.
That's why I was trying to figure out where you guys were.
Come on, Will.
Chopper to the shortstop. It gets through, be a leadoff single for MacGyver, so the potential tying run is on board for Westport. I'll bring up the left fielder, Chris Gibbs.
Alright, keep them on the ground.
Goodwin checks the runner, steps off, throws to first.
Go, baby. You can do it.
There's the pitch. Fakes the bunt. Throw to second. He'll be in there.
You got it.
Gets away. Green will track it down. So the potential tying run is in scoring position. Early in the game, Goodwin should forget about the runner, get the batter. High fly ball to left field. This may not advance the runner. He's backpedaling though. Nobody covering third.
Okay, man. Okay.
Nobody covering third.
That's okay. That's okay.
Good job, Chris.
Good hit.
Farrow was up the line. First baseman Goodwin, who should have been backing up the throw, was still in the pitching rubber when the ball was caught. Left fielder Trombley didn't backpedal. She should have backpedaled and came in on that one. So that was a recipe for an advancement, and that's exactly what happened. As MacGyver goes to third base. John Stevens, the second baseman, at the plate with 1 out. A tying run 90 feet away. Goodwin had 2 Ks in the first inning. He needs one right here. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Oh, strike 3. That's an important strikeout for Goodwin. And it brings up Adam Robert, the Westport catcher. 2 outs. Potential tying run at third base. Goodwin looking to pitch out of it. Here's the pitch. Taken for a strike. Strike 2 looking. Oh, the Westport fans thought it was low. Out for the 0-2 pitch. Taken high.
Come on, Adam. Good eye.
In tight, ball 3, full count. Third baseman Ben Sherman on deck. Here's the pitch. Foul tip.
Walk good hit. Come on, Adam. Walk good hit.
Chopped to third. Throw to first. Gets away. Not picked up in time. Robert will reach. Throw from third baseman Perro was in the dirt, but Sprague just couldn't hang on to it.
Yeah, but he had to step out from there to steal it.
All right, Benny, keep it going.
Now, the tying run scores, and Ben Sherman looks at the first pitch and bunts at it. Throw goes down the line. Out of play. Out of play, you'll get 2 bases.
He had second when he touched it out of play, right?
No. The rule is when the ball is released. When the ball is released, not where it is when the ball goes out. On the point of the throw.
On the ground.
A runner at third. Line drive. One hop to second, throw to first. Sprague will grab this one.
Nice try, Ben. Nice try. 1-1.
Way to come back. Way to come back. All right, that's a good try.
Oh, it's a 1-1 game as we go to the bottom of the second.
Go, go, Johnny. Let's get them all. Yeah, baby.
Strike one to Sam Meehan. 1-1 ball game. We're in the second inning. Just missing. Looked like he ducked under that one. Swing and a miss. Strike two.
One more. You got him.
There you go.
Very tentative swing from Sam Meehan. He goes down sort of swinging. Then I'll bring up Jacob Beeman, the catcher. Top of the order on deck.
Defense.
And a pitch. Low for a ball. Pitch from Stevens. Line shot. It's going to be a base hit. Gets away. In right field. Beeman. In the third. He'll be standing in at third. I guess we'll give him a triple. Oh, top of the order now, and it's Evan Green, the shortstop. Throw to third.
Take care of the batter.
Bring Stephen down. Come on, John. Take your time. Get the batter.
You're all right. You're all right.
Let's go. Come on, John. I'm first.
In the dirt, ball two.
Time, John. John, I'm first, kid. I'm first, John. Come on, John. Nice pitch.
Fly ball.
Come on.
Shallow, it's going to drop in. In betweener, dropped in. Base hit for Green, RBI single. And Green is on at first. And Chazy leads 2-1. I'll bring up Frank Vallige.
Come on, John, get this one.
Stevens checks the runner, delivers in the dirt.
Good stop.
Late jump. Green is in. He faked running, then decided to take off after the ball got away.
Throw.
Strikes, baby. Right, hit the glove. Give a good target, Adam.
Ball.
Out there.
Good low target now. Good low target.
Take your time, John. Take your time.
Keep him down. Keep him down.
Swing and a miss.
There you go, John.
Second inning, bottom half. 2-1 to score. Man at second, 1 out. In tight, ball.
So you can get him.
You gotta get that batter, John.
Strike three, looking. Must have caught the outside corner. No, strike two. Strike two.
Right in there.
Swing and a miss, strike three. Well, with 2 outs, it'll bring up Zach Perro, member of the Alberg Sunday Beavers.
Put another one right now. Hey, guys.
Hey, here we go. Here we go.
That game over there is 130. I'm coming over here.
What's the score over there?
Fouled off into the Chazy bench.
He's winning. Chazy's smacking him, huh?
Come on, John. Fire him.
2 outs, man at second base.
Take your time, buddy.
In tight, Perro bails out. Green will go to third. He's in there. Nice head first slide by Evan Green.
Come on, John. Get your batter.
Whoa! That ball was 3 feet ahead out of the plate. Must have thought he was playing slow pitch on Sunday.
Come on, John. Fire him. John. You can do it.
Go, Johnny. You got it going now.
Father Herb Perro must have taught him that swing. Protecting the body swing. Over to first for the out. Dead ball hit him. Hit his foot apparently.
What?
Hit his foot. I didn't see it. I didn't see that, but that's what it's called. Looked like it went off his right foot, front foot. Huh?
Come on, John.
So Perro will get an extra swing out of it. See what he'll do with it. Fouls it off. Again in the dirt. He's trying to protect that plate.
John, you got
John,
Get him, guys.
take
Let's
your
go.
time, John. Get your batter. Take your time.
Strike 3, late call. Throw to first. On the drop, third strike.
Go, Blue.
So it's a 2-1 game as we head for the top half of the third here on viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. Alright, we missed the first pitch of the half inning. We're talking with Herb Perro between innings.
Good eye.
Strike 2 called. The batter is Stephen Smith. Top of the order on deck, fouls it off. Smith is the right fielder. It's 2-1. We're in the top half of the third. Nice looking day, a little on the cool side. Off the fist. Back to Goodwin. He, just in time to Sprague. Just in time. Goodwin couldn't get a handle on it. He grabbed it, the ball squirted out of his hands, and he had to go back and pick it up. So, a little squibbler is one down, and Curtis Hathaway, the Westport center fielder, at the plate.
Go, Curtis.
2-1 to score in the top of the third. There's the pitch from Goodwin. Ball 1. That's fouled. Out of play.
Face it. Yeah.
Pitch sharply to second base. The first. In time for the out. Hit to the second sacker, Vallige. He knocked it down, stuck with it, and fired over to Sprague for the out. That's the advantage the second baseman has. He has a little time to bobble it. If you're on the left side of the infield, you don't have that luxury. All right, this is Chris White. He's the first baseman. He looks at ball 1 from Andy Goodwin. And a pitch. Right, 1-1. Chopper to the left side. Vallige charges. Have to hurry. He's not going to do it. Playing very deep at second. He's playing almost a short right field. He's playing very deep, and he didn't charge right away. Late jump. Look how deep he plays at second base. He's got to move in. Now he's moving in. He's playing short right field, and he didn't charge right away off the bat on that one. He waited, and it cost him. It goes an infield hit, but it was definitely a ball that should have been a routine out. This is John Stevens. He's the Westport pitcher with a potential tying run at first base and 2 outs here in the third inning.
Help yourself, John. Help yourself here. Come on, John.
That gets away, and we're going to have White in at second base.
People on the ground, John.
Find that hole, Johnny.
Fouled, strike 2.
Go. Hey, baby. All right, you're quick on that one. All right.
Go, John, you owe me
You got the
one.
next one. You got the next one.
Johnny, base hit now.
1 ball, 1 strike. Go, Johnny.
1-1 to count. And the pitch, high, 2-1.
John, watch your head, bud. Make a big deal. Back.
Got him picked off. He's in a pickle. Back in at second. Vallige upended. Chazy at least chased him back to second. If you lose him, that's what you want to do. Not. Oops. There's the ball. There's the throw. Green over to first for the out. If you lose him, you want to end up back where he came from, not where he was going.
Come on, Blue. 1, 2, 3.
All After 2.5, it's 2-1. Chazy leading Westport on viewer-supported hometown cable.
Liam, where did you go?
Left fielder Casey Trombley at the plate for Chazy. Swings at the first offering, fouls it out of play. Strike one.
Get him, John. You can do it.
Trombley, the cleanup hitter.
You and Adam. Let's go.
Ball.
Take your time.
Curveball.
You got it.
Crosses the plate for strike two.
Come on, John. I'm kid.
2-2 delivery. Fouled off.
I don't know. I thought it was...
Strike three looking. Nice pitch. Caught the outside edge. And we got one down. And first baseman Nick Sprague, the batter for Chazy. Chazy leading at 2-1. And the pitch.
Got him, John.
Barely got a piece of it. Stevens over to first. For the out. Goes from Stevens to White. It's two down. And it brings up the Chazy pitcher, Andy Goodwin.
Two down, guys. 2 down. Let's go. Come on, John. I'm part kid.
And the pitch. Ball one. Ball two.
John, I'm part kid. Come on, Adam. Take your time. Nice fire.
Ball three.
You can get him. Go, Johnny.
In tight. Strike called.
Put her right in there.
Swings it one out of the strike zone. And misses for strike two. That would have been ball four.
Go, John. You can get him.
And the payoff delivery. 2 outs. Nobody on. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Drop third strike. He is tagged. Nothing across. 3 up, 3 down for Chazy. Remains Chazy 2, Westport 1 as we head for the fourth.
That's going.
All right, well.
Westport shortstop and cleanup hitter Will MacGyver steps in. Looks at strike one.
Let's go.
Goodwin delivers. Ball 1-1.
Bug, you can get out of here.
Hit to short. It's by Green. It'll be an E6. Trombley gets the ball back in. And MacGyver, potential tying run, is on board with nobody out. No time called. Ball gets away on the throwback to the infield. And MacGyver ends up at second base. In scoring position. Chris Gibbs, left fielder at the plate. Bunts it foul. To the left side. Peril throws wide. Sprague. Nice job by Sprague to catch that one. That throw was way wide. And good heads-up base running by MacGyver. He saw that the ball was going to be well off the third base bag, and you don't normally run on a ball hit to the left side if you're at second, but he figured he was going to be able to sneak in and back of the play, and he did. Or he just took a chance and lucked out.
Good eye. There you go, Chris.
Oh, hit him. This is, I believe, Josh Stevens.
Are you all right,
Josh Stevens got hit on the hand. That's going to load the bases. Oh, with nobody out, Adam Robert is going to have the bags full. And a swing and a miss. Potential tying run at third, potential go-ahead run at second base.
Nice little fit, Adam.
Ball just missing.
It's the ball.
You're the hitter, kid. You're the hitter.
Swing and a miss.
Adam, chase back.
Time was called. Now time back in. Outside.
You got it, kid. You keep your head down. You got it.
To short. Green's gonna have to come to first. Gets the out. Tying run scores. Both the other runners advance. So it's runners at second and third. Adam Robert. It's the RBI on the 6-3 play. Now Ben Sherman is the batter. Strike one. Potential go-ahead run at third base. Another man 90 feet behind him at second. Foul, strike two.
Let's go.
Go, Benny.
Here you go. Little bit. 2 strikes, Joe, Benny. Little bit.
They all won.
Ball just missing. That pitch was too close to be taken.
Get over.
Strike three. Caught looking. That's 2 outs. Rob Lapierre calling that low strike zone.
Nice level swing.
Is consistent. You got to be up there knowing that. Here's Stephen Smith, the right fielder. And the pitch. Strike one.
Meet the ball. Good eye.
A little high.
Come on, Steven. The ball. Good.
Steps off, throws to third. And that's always the danger. He was off the rubber when he threw. Steps off the rubber, he becomes an infielder. And the runners advance 2 bases. If he throws to third directly off the rubber, he is still considered a pitcher, and runners would advance 1 base. When he steps off and throws, it's 2 bases if the ball goes out of play, and that's what happened there. 2-run score. It's now 4-2 in favor of Westport. Almost a chance of throwing that away. Strike 3 looking. Nope, it's not strike 3. Strike 2, I guess. You gotta pick your throws. It's popped up. Could be trouble. It's a fair ball. Fair ball. Trombley. Fair ball. Fair ball. Fair ball. Trombley made a nice try on that one. Ball landed in fair territory. This Curtis Hathaway. Popped up. Goodwin Collin. 4-2. We're halfway through the game. Westport leading Chazy on hometown cable. Eric Ashline leading off the bottom of the 4th. Looks at ball 1. Westport leading it 4-2. Swing and a miss.
All right. Go, Johnny. Yeah.
Strike 2. 2-2.
Take your time, John. Right there.
It's short. Throw to first. In time. McIver firing to White. We got 1 out. And Sam Meehan at the plate. He's the right fielder. First pitch to him is swung on. Lobbed over to third base. Right on the line. It's grabbed in the air for the out. Ben Sherman making the catch. So that's 2 down, and Jacob Beeman, who tripled his first time up, steps in for Chazy. Fouls it off, strike 1. Strike.
Steven, be ready. It comes to you.
Okay, John, he's yours. He's right there, John.
Line shot. not only catch the lobs, he can catch the bullets too. Ben Sherman making the catch. 3 up, 3 down for the Chazy Eagles. It remains 4-2. We're heading for the 5th. Chris White will lead off the 5th inning for Westport. Goodwin delivers. Fouled off, strike 1. Strike 2. Left field, Trombley is back, makes the catch. 1 down. This is John Stevens, the pitcher. Looks at strike 1. High, 1-1. To third. Carroll let the ball play him. And it'll be an E5. I'll bring up Will MacGyver. Man at first with 1 out. 4-2 the score. Here's the pitch. Throw to second.
Yeah, baby.
And it's a stolen base. Shallow center field. Could be trouble. It's going to drop in.
Nothing hurt.
Now, Stevens should have gone off the bag a little bit because second baseman, shortstop, and center fielder were all converging on the ball. The only one he had to worry about would be the pitcher sneaking in behind him. He should have been off the bag a little bit and looking to advance on that. But he'll advance on this one instead. Both runners move up. Chris Gibbs is at the plate. 2 men in scoring position. That's low.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
On the ground. Green goes to first. Goes to first, gets the shore out. If you're a big leaguer, you might play that a little different. At high school level, you get that shore out at first base.
Josh.
This is Josh Stevens. RBI for Gibbs. Stevens swings and misses, strike 1.
Relax, baby, relax.
Come on, Josh. Relax, Josh.
You got it,
Get hold of it.
Pitch from Goodwin.
Ball.
You
got it, Josh. You got it, kid.
Here comes the runner.
Josh. Got a piece, buddy.
Good hustle. Well,
Kyver was charging in.
Any team number.
Swings at one in the dirt. Beeman had a tag at the plate. Fires to first. He had a tag at the plate. The guy was running in. All he had to do was tag him. Instead, he threw the ball to first, so he gets the out. But he had to do was put the glove up and tag the guy coming in. We're going to the bottom of the 5th with Westport leading Chazy.
Pull the ball, Will!
Evan Green at the plate. Says ball 1. Mike Tyler has come in for Westport, replacing Stephen Smith. Stevens pitch. Fouled. Tipped. Pitch to Green. Fouled off. Strike 3 looking. 1 down. All right, this is Jeremy Latrimore. He's in the game for Vallige.
All right, here we go. Ready, Mikey!
Strike 1.
Come on, John, umpire kid. Come on, John, umpire kid. All right.
Ball.
Right to the mitt.
Yeah.
Goes the fishing.
John.
By 2.
You ready, Marco? Take care from right here. You got him.
Latrimore yanks it down the right field line, but foul.
Come on, John. He's short.
Strike 3 looking. Got the outside corner. Latrimore goes down on strikes. And Zach Perro will step in. Ball 1.
Bring it up a little.
High fly ball.
Will.
MacGyver calling for it. That's the center fielder's ball. The center fielder's ball. Tyler should have taken that one, but he backed off. Let MacGyver take it. 3 up, 3 down, nothing across for Chazy. We're going to the 6th inning. 5-2 Westport.
Come on, Adam. Keep going, Adam.
Adam Robert takes strike 1. 5-2 the score. Here's the pitch.
On the
From
ground.
Goodwin. Protecting the plate. Strike 2.
You can do it.
Come on, kid.
0-2 pitch. Strike 3 looking. Actually, hardly looking too. He's hardly looked at that one, and he's called out on strikes. He'll bring up Ben Sherman, the third baseman. Bunts at it, strike 1.
Come on, Ben. Poke it past him, kid. Poke it past him. Go, kid. Keep right on it. Right on it. You're the hitter, kid.
That's a good bunt.
Go.
Perro throws it away.
Second base.
He'll get second. E5.
Oh, Michael, you do it.
Come on, Mike. A little bit.
Mike Tyler up for the first time. Looks at strike 1.
Shortstop. Watch interference. There we go.
Obstruction called.
Obstruction, stop him from getting back to the base.
And
Obstruction, stop him from getting back to the base.
way out in front of that one.
Relax, buddy, relax.
In addition to Latrimore, Kyle Baker has also come in for Chazy. He's in the right field. Sharply, nice stop by Sprague. Checks the runner, makes the tag. Beautiful play by Nick Sprague. That was a big league play by the first sacker. Nice play. 2 outs. Good, heads up, smart thinking, good feeling, and using his head too. Curtis Hathaway, the center fielder, the batter. Top of the order up for Westport. They lead 5-2, looking to make it 6. High towering fly. And it's grabbed in center field by Ashline. Baker was there, but Ashline had the better beat on it. So nothing across for Westport. It remains 5-2 as we head for the bottom half of the 6th here on Hometown Cable.
Curtis, way to hit the ball.
Come on, Westport, be ready, boys. Come on,
Take your time, John.
Blue.
Take your time.
Casey Tremblay swings at the first offering and line shot into center field. He caught it. A diving catch by the center fielder. Curtis Hathaway took an extra base hit away from Casey Tremblay. A well hit ball. Well, now Nick Sprague, who is no stranger to a nice catch, is up. Looks at ball 1. 5-2 in the bottom of the 6th. Westport leading Chazy. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 1-1.
Take your time.
Come on, John. Umpire, kid. Come on, John,
Put
kid.
it right in there. Right in there.
Nice pitch.
Hit back to the pitcher. Stevens tosses it to White. 2 out. Chazy pitcher Andy Goodwin, the batter.
Right there.
Ball one in tight. Little naval destroyer there coming in.
Take your time. Put it right down there.
Ball 2.
Take your time.
Right.
Right there again. Right there again. Right there.
Hit the bat. Hit the bat. Hit the bat and the batter. Foul ball.
Yeah.
Time.
Foul off.
Ben.
It's not slippery here.
Take your time.
Ball just missed with the curve.
All right, bring her down just a little.
Nice.
Ball 4.
Will, comes to you now.
Eric Ashline, the batter. Strike 1.
Come on, John, fired in there,
Take your
John.
time.
Foul at the plate. Steps off, fakes the throw.
This is yours.
Just missing.
You gotta get him. This is yours.
Right by him, right by him. Come on, John.
Like 3 looking. Took 3 of them right next to the plate. Sooner or later, he'll get called out. So it remains 5-2. We're going to the 7th inning here on Hometown Cable. Foul ball. Chris White at the plate to start the 7th.
Get solid, baby. Get solid.
Swings and misses. To the left side. There'll be trouble. Barrows fired to first. Not in time. Not in time. He legged it out. Chris White picking him up and laying him down, and he legs it out. Infield hit.
Leave him on the ground.
Now John Stevens at the plate. Throw to first. And White's back. Ball. Throw to second. Another stolen base for Westport.
Foul time. Did he just call him in?
Yours, John, yours. Go, buddy, you got it. Come on, John. Yours.
You don't want to pay attention.
Popped up and way out of play. Line shot, that's going to be in the gap. Probably over to pick it up.
John, come on in.
An RBI double. Stevens with the RBI double chases home White with run number 6. Oh, Will MacGyver will step in with his team up 6-2. Still nobody out here in the 7th. Here's the pitch, high and tight, ball 1.
Come on, Will, you can do it, Will.
Ball. Strike called. Look low to all the Westport fans. And to me, too. That one's in the dirt.
Yeah.
Ball 4. Runners at the corners.
Now,
Let's see if we're going to have a pitching change or just a conference. Just a conference.
Your toes are cold.
All right. You're the socket. Socket, baby. Socket.
Runners first is going. Throw to third. That'll be second and third.
Come on, make a pitch. You can't make a pitch. You can't.
Ball.
Come on, Chris. A little bit.
Strike called. Put in play. Fire to first in time. Farrow stuck with it. And gets the out. Run scores. Now Josh Stevens. Runner at third. Bunt. Strike one. Westport leading it now 7-2. That's high. Fair ball right down the line. Dangerous slide. Good way to break an ankle. A late slide, he just kind of dove on the bag. And he gets a double. They drive in a run. Run number 8 crosses, and Adam Robert steps in. Strike one. One down here in the top half of the 7th. Get to the right side, Latrimore. Over to the first Sacker Sprague. 2 outs.
Go, Ben. Bring him in. Go, Ben. You got it.
And Ben Sherman, the batter. He bunts it. Good one to Sprague. 3 runs for Westport. 8-2 as we head for the bottom half of the 7th in a 7-inning ball game.
Come on, boys. Gotta want it. Right here. Let him go. Let's go.
okay,
Kyle Baker up for the first time will lead off the bottom of the 7th. Strike one.
Okay, John, you got it.
John Stevens looking to go for the complete game victory.
Go, Johnny. Let's get him.
Take your time. Right in there.
Pitch to Baker, swung on and missed.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right there.
Ball and tight.
Come on, John. Just a little, John.
1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down.
You got it, John.
And bring up Jacob Beeman, catcher.
Boy, you're the kid. Okay, John. Take your time.
Come on, John.
Strike one.
John. Put it right in there. Right in there.
Hit to third. Bobbled. Fire to first. In time. So the third sacker, Sherman sticks with it. Gets the out. 2 down. Top of the order now, Evan Green, the shortstop. 8-2 Westport leads.
Okay, John. Come on. Come on, John. Take your time. Right
Strike.
there.
No, ball 1.
Right there. Ooh.
Way high.
Right in there.
Foul ball.
Take your time, John.
Chazy down to their final out.
Put it right there.
Green looks at strike 3. No, strike 2. Strike 2. Strike 2.
Right in there. Right in there. Right there.
Just missing.
Just a little. John, just short.
Get
Just
him
a little.
down.
Ball 4. Well, Green goes to first.
Go, John. Come on, John.
That brings up Jeremy Latrimore.
Who wants it, Blue? Who wants this one?
Take your time.
Come on, John. Right in there, John. Take care of the...
Strike 1.
Take your time.
Two down, two down.
Come on, John. Take yours.
Green gets picked off.
Do it. Get back up at him.
Down by 6. He's in a pickle, and he's going to be picked off to end the game. So Latrimore with bat in hands, and a very upset Coach Dupre. Not the way you want the game to end on the base running. So we go home. It's a 7-inning game, 8-2 victory for Westport, defeating the Chazy Eagles, and that's the way it was on this Friday the 13th, May 13th, 2005. Thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, hometown cable, win, lose, or draw TV worth your support. If you ever want to know how to put one of those chairs away, here's a demonstration on the fold-up chair putting away. Let's see.
So you know who's going to be in the paper again? John Josh.